Everyone. Okay, so it's the 17th of September. It's approximately 9:30 in the evening. My name's DrWeez. This is my video log for the overclocking session I had this evening. Very quickly, it's ProOC Cup time again. So 3D Mark Vantage was the test of choice. I had a couple of issues on the stream. There seems to be some bandwidth issues or server issues where I'm streaming to. So things are a little bit rocky at the moment. I then also had a few issues with my memory. I just wasn't able to get the HyperX 2666 to clock for some reason. What they ended up doing is just going offline, unmounting everything and starting again, just to try and figure out what the story was. So I came right. I managed to get the stuff to clock eventually, clock it very well as a fact. I got it to 3000 C10. What I ended up doing was I seemed to have mixed up my modules and I had them in the wrong order. So that's a very useful tip, just to make sure that you, when you've got things that you've tested individually and you've got things that you know they work in a particular order, make sure that you don't make the mistake like I did and get things in the right order when you're mounting up. Otherwise, you might have an embarrassing stream like I did tonight. But anyway, all in all, I did manage to complete one score of 85,000. I then did a recording of a run. I managed to get 87,000 for 3D Mark Vantage. Unfortunately, the cold bug of the CPU had really become funny tonight and it moved to 105 and it was a hard CPU wall. So I needed minus 100 to run and I'd crash out at like 93 and then crash out at 105. So I really was battling to do the recording and talk and do all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to come again maybe tomorrow to try and improve that score a bit if I feel like it, if I need to. I don't know. I'm 50-50 whether I'm going to try again or if I'm just going to be happy with 85 score. All in all, again, it was an interesting session with Broadwell E. I really need to spend more time with it. I'm starting to feel the pain when it comes to Broadwell E and Hynix based memory, so I need to spend more time with it. But all in all, I'm not terribly unhappy with what happened. So I'm going to go ahead and get a good night's rest again. Yeah, I guess I'll catch you on Tuesday night. Until then, happy benching.